What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 149, and today, guys, we have the Europa League final against Barcelona here. But as you can tell, this is not a live commentary. Now, I'm sure you're probably sitting there thinking, what? Why is it not a live commentary? I thought it was going to be live just like the Stoke game, like all the finals are. Well, unfortunately, I decided that I would go ahead and do this as a natural commentary over a live game. Now, it was actually a live commentary. I did do this as a live video, but unfortunately, I wasn't happy with the commentary I did. And with live commentaries, you only get one take. So with that in mind, I listened to it back. I wasn't happy with it. And I said before, I will never put out a video which I'm not happy with. And I wasn't happy with the live commentary. I wasn't happy with the way I talked. Wasn't happy with what I talked about and what I said. And because of that, I didn't think the video would be as enjoyable as it could be. And as I said before, I'll never put out a video which I haven't been happy with. And I'll never put out a video which I don't think has enough effort to be enjoyed and has enough quality to be liked, if you will. So that's why I decided to redo this commentary and edit out the live stuff and just do it as a normal game. So apologies for those of you that did want a live commentary. Apologies for that. But I just wasn't happy with it at all, and that's why I decided to do a normal commentary and just use the highlights instead. But yeah, because of that, what I'm going to be doing is this video will be up on Saturday evening for you. So you'll have two finals in one day, of course, one live and one not live. And for episode 150, I'll actually put out tomorrow morning. So what I originally planned to do was have the live commentary against Stoke this morning, which of course you saw. Then this is a live game tomorrow morning, and then episode 150 on Monday. But instead I've changed the plans. This is not live, so this will be episode 149 on Saturday evening, and episode 150 will be up tomorrow morning. That is a special video, so look forward to that. Hopefully you all enjoy it, and yeah, it should be good fun. Now, yeah, we take on Barcelona for this final here in the Europa League after two incredible games in the semis and the quarters, after we beat PSG on away goals and then by Leverkusen by 5-4 on aggregate. And we do take on Barcelona, so this will be a very difficult game, of course. I came to this game a bit fearful, of course. You saw the team lineup before the game. We had to adjust it massively. We had Danny Rose starting at left mid in this game, so very big changes in this team, of course, due to the stamina, due to the fitness problems. Everyone was beginning to tire, and to be honest, the season is coming to a close now, and everyone's just shattered. And you know, these are the biggest games of the season. Yet all the players are so knackered they can barely step off the plane to get to the stadium. So yeah, we took on Barcelona. And to be honest, we have to win this game. We know that already. We have to beat Barcelona. We have to go ahead and complete a double this year of the Cup and the Europa League, because otherwise we probably will be getting a sack. There's no two ways about that. We just about saw off Stoke on penalties in the FA Cup final, and now we take on Barcelona in the Europa League final, and we know that if failing to win either of these trophies will probably see us lose our job come the end of the season. The reason being is quite simple, of course. Daniel Levy gave us a big budget. In total, we spent £110 million in two transfer windows, and we only just finished in 4th place. So with that in mind, we do need to go ahead and collect these two trophies as well to show Daniel Levy that the money was not a bad investment, and we will indeed repay him, complete all his objectives, re-strengthen over the summer, and then push on for the league title, hopefully come the end of next year. So we did need to win this game. We did need to beat Stoke. We only just beat them on penalties, so I was actually coming into this game feeling a little bit fearful, to be honest, especially with a weakened side. But even so, I was very excited that we would be taking on Barcelona. It would be a difficult challenge, but I definitely felt that we were going to be up for it. So the first chance of this game would fall in the 5th minute here, and it was going to come to us as Julian Draxler intercepts his man and rolls out wide to Danny Rose. Rose swings it across towards Nelson Oliveira, and it's headed away only as far as Connor Wickham, who strikes on the volley, but it just goes wide of the post. So Wickham trying to make his point here in the big stage that he can go on to replace both Daniel Sturridge and Nelson Oliveira next season if either of those two are going to be leaving the club, because there has been a lot of speculation. But that shot went just wide of the post. But in the 10th minute, another chance would fall here as Barcelona had a corner. Busquets kept it on, and Christian Teo lost out to Leao Gutierrez, and we went on a break. Gutierrez found Barkley, and Barkley fake shotted round his man and kept on going before giving it to Carrasco. Carrasco then slides it back inside towards, he plays a cross-field ball towards Draxler. He flicks the ball on. Montoya loses out. Rose plays a 1-2 with Nelson Oliveira. It's Rose running clear on goal. It's a great save by the goalkeeper, but it falls to Nelson Oliveira, and he puts the ball into the empty net to make it Spurs 1, Barcelona 0. So a lovely little passing move there. Montoya got caught out way too easily, but some nice passing. And Danny Rose, it would have been awesome had he scored the goal, of course, because it was a big tactical change. It was a big decision to play the left back at left mid. It would have been incredible had he scored a goal. Would have been a superb decision by me to play him there, but unfortunately it was well saved. But thankfully for us, Nelson Oliveira was on hand to score the goal. And as I said, there has been speculation in the media side of this game, in the news articles, that both of those players will be leaving at some point during this season. Of course, that never happened, but if the same happens next year, and they both get unhappy and they want to leave, then hopefully Wickham can do the job. I really do like Nelson Oliveira and Daniel Sturridge's partnership, but it was Oliveira who got the goal here, and it's Spurs 1, Barcelona 0. The following chance wouldn't come until the 22nd minute when Lloris gives the ball to Steven Corker. He finds Brian Carrasco, and Carrasco Scoop turns around Busquets and finds Nelson Oliveira, the goal scorer. He finds Ross Barkley here. Barkley gets onto the ball. Real nice chance. He gets past Jordi Alba with some great agility. Keeps on going down the right hand side. Swings in across towards the Portuguese striker, but unfortunately his bicycle kick is simply saved by Rui Patricio. So still Spurs 1, Barcelona 0. But in the 43rd minute here, Barcelona get on the ball with Messi. Messi collects the ball and runs forward. He plays it out wide to Montoya, who was arguably at fault for the first goal. He gets past Fabian Schär. Keeps on going down the right hand side. Really good chance. Finds Fabregas, but he puts his shot into the side netting. And to be honest, the game here was quite routine as things stood, because Barcelona weren't really threatening. In the 45th minute, we had a great chance to make it 2-0. Wickham gets on the ball, but his shot is brilliantly blocked by Jordi Alba. The ball would deflect over the bar for a corner, and that would signal the end of the first half. So it was actually quite a routine first half for us. We were 1-0 up. Barcelona dominated possession, as you would expect, but we had all the chances. Barcelona only had one half chance, and really, we look very, very, very comfortable here in Germany. So I was pretty pleased with the results so far. I was very pleased with the performance, but to be honest, I knew that Barcelona would come out of the traps in the second half, but they gave the ball away here in the 53rd minute. Danny Rose wins the ball and plays over the top towards the goal scorer Oliveira. He finds Connor Wickham. Wickham fakes shots around his man, finds Julian Draxler. Nice chip over the top, but Draxler's chip shot goes over the bar. So Draxler could have made it 2-0 there. Unfortunately, he couldn't put the ball on target, and it was still Spurs 1, Barcelona 0. But in the 61st minute, Barcelona picked the ball up here, and they really did need to start attacking because they weren't playing very well, and they really did need to get themselves back on level terms. And he sees Cesc Fabregas find Alexis Sanchez. The Chilean goes down the right-hand side, turns back to get around Danny Rose, keeps on going, slides a great free ball into Lionel Messi, and it is a great finish by one of the world's best players there. Messi with a fantastic finish there. Really, really good ball by Sanchez as well, and unfortunately, Messi takes the chance, and it's Spurs 1, Barcelona 1. And as I said, the game, there was very few chances for Barcelona, but they took one of them and they were here on level terms. But in the 66th minute, we tried to get ourselves back in front. Brian Carrasco goes on the right side and finds Nelson Oliveira. He finds Connor Wickham here. Wickham fake shots around Marc Bartra, plays the ball back to Nelson Oliveira. Really, really good chance. He didn't really get his feet sorted though, and unfortunately the shot was well saved by Rui Patricio. So still Spurs 1, Barcelona 1. But in the 69th minute here, Messi ends up giving the ball away and Barkley wins it back for us. It comes to Draxler, who plays it back to Ross Barkley. Real good chance on the break. Barkley is streaming forward here. He's got the power, rolls the ball through to Julian Draxler with the step over, and then strikes it from range, and it is an absolutely superb goal by Julian Draxler. And I said before, we signed him for 15 million after selling Holtby. The deal at the time looked amazing. Then Draxler didn't really perform for a while. He was playing really subpar for the first couple of months, but since then he has been absolutely incredible, and Draxler has just scored a superb goal in the Europa League final. So at first I was thinking maybe I made a big mistake selling Holtby and getting Draxler, because Draxler hasn't performed and Holtby was one of our best players at the start of the season. But to be honest, Draxler in the past couple of months has been incredible, and it just signals how good his performances have been there with that fantastic goal. So what a strike by Draxler, and it is Spurs 2, Barcelona 1 here in this Europa League final. In the 72nd minute, Barcelona had a corner. It was crossed in towards Fabregas. It was headed away. Messi struck it on the volley, but the ball went miles over the bar and hit the barriers behind the goal. And the game did indeed finish at 2-1 as Barcelona tried to have a last attack. They didn't have the time, and the game finished at 2-1. So we win the Europa League final, and thank goodness for that, because it shows that despite the fact we've spent a lot of money and we may well have underperformed in the league considering how good our side was, we have indeed completed the objectives in the cup competitions. We have not only won the FA Cup, we've also won the Europa League as well. So we complete a cup, a domestic and European double, and I'm very, very happy with that. And I have to say as well, Barcelona, I'm so surprised how poor they were in this game. Messi's goal was quite nice with a nice little pass by Sanchez in and a good finish by Messi, but other than that, they had two half chances and nothing else. We really did dominate, because I mean, if you would have seen the game live, you would have seen Barcelona passed and passed and passed, but they never broke through our defence. You know, the free at the back has been a problem for us for quite a while, but it didn't really have any kind of problems for us in this game. We actually played very, very well, and I was very happy with the performance we put in, and I was very happy that we did indeed get the win as well. So we complete the Cup European and domestic double. We also qualified for the top 4, and the season has been, I would call it a successful one. Maybe you guys wouldn't, but I would say it's been successful. Yes, I really did want to challenge for the title, and to be honest, finishing in 4th was very, very subpar. You don't need to tell me that with the amount of money we spent, but we won the FA Cup, we won the Europa League. Those two trophies aren't easy to win, and I was very, very pleased we completed those aims at least. And I mean, you know, at the end of the day, Daniel Levy didn't even say we had to qualify, challenge for the title. He just said qualify for the top 4. So in general, we have completed all the aims, and you have to say that's a successful season. Yes, it could have been better. Yes, it probably should have been better with the money we spent, but you have to look on the positives. You have to take things with a pinch of salt, and quite frankly, just be happy that the objectives I was set, we achieved. So there you go. I guess I'm happy. I'm trying to sort of balance out equally, because I do know that, you know, when you spend that amount of money, you really should be doing better in the league. But to be honest, I'm trying to look at the positives, and to be honest, we did do enough to, you know, surely keep our job. And yeah, I was very happy that we did win the Europa League and the FA Cup. So after that, we take a quick look at the tournament tree to show how the two teams, Spurs and Barcelona, got to the final, and of course we were the victors by 2-1. And the last game of the episode was of course going to be against Norwich here in the Barclays Premier League, but we simulated, of course, because we have finished in the top 4. We cemented in 4th. We can't finish higher or lower, so we took on Norwich. I think we had the exact same team, or part of the exact same team, other than John Johannesson getting a start, and Anderson scored. So that was kind of nice, wasn't it? Anderson scores a goal in the simulated game, and we took on Norwich, and as you'll see by this, we didn't even skip it. I just wanted to see how the game would finish. We actually ended up winning this game by 4-0. So yeah, the future's looking quite bright here at Spurs, and it's looking quite good. I have to say that next year, really, we have to really challenge for the title, you know, because just cementing the place in 4th place isn't going to be good enough next year, no way. So we need to do a lot better than that. But straight after that, we still got just under £10 million for our finish in the Barclays Premier League, and as you will see, we finished in 4th place with 73 points, 20 wins, 13 draws, not very good that, and 5 losses, a goal difference of 29. So yeah, not too bad. I was happy to finish in 4th. I hoped for a 3rd or 2nd place really, but 4th is still a top 4 finish, and that's quite good for us. Here's a look at the youth player, our Scout Future Star. We're going to be promoting him in the next season. And also here is a look at the squad reports. You can take a look at how the players are doing and what they are progressing in. And Carl Dyler as well, he's gone up by 5 ratings. Really, really good progression for a player who's barely ever played in goal for us really. But yeah, here's a look at the squad. Next year, Kumalo is going to be retiring, which is good because he is just terrible. And Kumalo is going to retire, and I'd imagine it will probably be Dawson's last season as well. There are players in there such as Fredericks, Lancaster, Ceballos, those players that I want to shift on during the next transfer window. Hopefully send Anderson out on loan as well. But the squad is still looking very, very good. I explained this during a squad report. The squad is looking quite good, and I don't really know what areas we're going to look to strengthen next year. The one area that I'm desperate for is a new goalkeeper, because I'm not a big fan of Lloris, as you guys know, so we'll look for a new goalkeeper. But other than that, not really sure where we're going to be going. But I do know there's a lot of you that want Gareth Bale to return, even though he's going to be 30 on the game, so who knows, maybe I'll put in a bid for Bale, I'm not sure. But anyway, the last thing you'll see us do is adjust the budget from transfers to wages, because apparently this is how you get more money in the next summer transfer window. And we also go ahead and finish the season. So Lamela, it says he's relieved because apparently we're going to replace him, but that wasn't true. But even so, yeah, we go ahead and end the season here. And yeah, I do have to say I am sorry that this wasn't a live commentary. I listened to it back and I wasn't happy with it, and I never put out videos where I don't think you guys are going to be happy. So with that in mind, I decided to go ahead and do this normally, and to make up for it, I'll have episode 150 tomorrow morning instead of Monday afternoon. So as always, guys, big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, that's much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. Don't forget, tomorrow morning's video will be episode 150. It is a special video that'll be up around 10 AM or 11 AM UK time, so make sure you tune into that. Thanks for watching this video. Really hope you have enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for episode number 150.